everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel today. My name's Camille and this is my reselling channel by Camille. You can find me under that name on Poshmark, MERCARI, Depop, and eBay. Today is extra special because I am able to announce that I'm a Poshmark Heart and Hustle, it's a mouthful, Poshmark Heart and Hustle winner of a $500 grant. I'm super excited about it. It was something that you had to have certain credentials on Poshmark to be able to enter. It was a long form entry and I really took some time and effort to answer those questions and, you know, put it out there about why I love selling on Poshmark. I do put my heart and definitely my hustle because I'm a part-time reseller, so I wanted to, you know, really thank the Instagram and YouTube reseller community. So many people I interact on there have helped me so much getting to this point. It's something that I hope to do for others, which is part of why I have a YouTube channel. I share a lot on Instagram. I try and just engage in these two channels to, you know, really be a part of the community. I want to be a part of the community that, you know, I can give you value and we can share, and you know, I think there's enough room for everybody. This isn't a competition, so that's what I really love about reselling. Everyone can kind of bring it to whatever that level they need to. Right now, I'm a part-time reseller. I would love to go full-time. It's something that I'm working towards, and I want to share some hacks for part-time resellers, especially if you're new. I hope that you will find these helpful. I have 10 hacks and tips for you, so let's get started. My first hack is to use a dresser as a shipping supply station. You could use like another kind of like longer organizer, like the clear bins. A lot of people use those in college, something like that. So basically I have like tape and box cutters and extra tape, and then I have air pockets, tissue paper, boxes, all different sizes of poly mailers, and extra little like shipping like jewelry boxes and cases and things like that. It's just a really simple way, instead of having to have stuff all over the place. Everything's contained, everything's neat, your tissue can lay flat, all your poly mailers can lay flat, and you can just grab things very quickly. Highly recommend it. This is kind of like a sub to number one, is of course get your free USPS shipping supplies. And also, I just like to go with plain poly mailers. I know it's not as fun. I don't want to pay extra. I just want to get the item to the customer in a safe way that's clean. So I just get nice plain poly mailers for first class. I have 2 different sizes of those that I've been using, and then I just use USPS supplies for priority. It's not as cool, but it gets the job done and I don't really get any complaints. So that's fine. Another thing that you can do is kind of have like a caddy or an organizer for your photo supplies, so you have all those in the same place. If it's not somewhere that it can be there all the time, you can move it around, you can put it away, and that would be for things like scissors, measuring tape, hangers, you know, pant hangers, top hangers, your scale, any kind of like cleaning supplies, stuff like that you would need while you're photographing. A lot of times I might see a little stain, I'll treat it right away and put it to the side, so that would be why I put cleaning supplies with that. The next is, what are you going to use for a backdrop? Now there's a lot of apps that you can use to remove the background. I personally use photo scissors. I really only use that for things that I think absolutely need, like, you know, the picture didn't come out right or it just needs more of a contrast. But I don't do it for every single photo or every single item even, quite honestly. But for a backdrop, you can use like a curtain over a door. You could just use, if you have a hook just on a wall, just something very plain, but white is best because that actually optimizes Google search results. I like to keep things simple. I'm not an extra person, so just know that from the tips I'm giving you, definitely not over the top. The next thing, especially as a part-time reseller, I resisted this for quite a while, but now that I have these tools, I am so happy with them. So I use PoshVA as a sharing service, and I use Vendoo. Vendoo, it actually keeps all of my inventory in there. So I know everything I have. I know everything that has the price it's sold at, or the price I have it listed at, how much I bought it for. You can put notes in there. You can do all kinds of things. They give you all kinds of stats. I get so excited every time I sell something to put all the details in and then look and see how it affected my stats. It has been awesome. I absolutely love it. You can also relist with Vendoo. So, for instance, Posh VA is only for Poshmark, but Vendoo actually works with multiple platforms, and you can relist and delist right from their platform. They are working on a bulk delist and relist feature, so that is super exciting. I would say if you are kind of debating one or the other, I would say go for Vendoo first. Absolutely. Get all of your items out to all of the platforms. Get your data, your analytics, all that information. And then if you want to add on Posh VA, you can. But even with Vendoo, if you're going to relist your entire closet once a week, that is a super good hack. My next tip is to have a process. Figure out exactly what you do from when your item comes into your house to when you put it in an inventory bin to when it goes back out the door. And this is important because if you want to scale your business, you want to be able to teach other people. So if you can put that in writing and update it, like actually I need to update mine, then that's something that you would be able to teach someone quickly. They would have a reference sheet. And if you ever take a break from reselling, you would kind of be able to pick it up really quickly, what you do. Also for inventory, I've seen tons of videos on inventory. What I literally do is sweaters, pants, men's tops, men's pants, and like accessories. Like that's how I have my inventory. I just have it in buckets like that. I haven't grown out of that yet, thankfully. But it might be something I need to change and expand, but for right now, it's a bit of a hodgepodge, but that is just how I do it. So if you can have some kind of system like that, definitely get that in place. Next is to set goals. I've only been doing this for a few months. Actually, since I had Vendoo, it's kind of helped me do that as well. So you can make a goal for yourself, like the number of items you want to sell in a day, the number of gross sales you want to have in a day. So that's everything before profit. The number of items you want to list in a month or in a week. All of those things, even if you do all three of those things just to see what you can hit. If you're selling 3 things a day, is it because you're listing more? If you're hitting your gross sales profit, is it because you're buying items that are a better resale value? So those are things that you can kind of look at to really tailor and hone in on what is working in your business. Number 7 would be to find poshers to kind of look at what they're doing. Who are the people that you look up to, basically? I actually, one of the people that really got me started doing YouTube, I mentioned it before, is Alicia Murray. She does awesome videos. She has great content. I've learned a lot from her. I like Mogi Beth. I subscribe to her newsletter. I really like the content she puts out, and just she's always putting out, do you know this brand? This is their resale value. So just find people that really bring, like, that you can kind of vibe with, I guess, and that really bring in content that is useful for you. If someone is selling men's sneakers and you do not sell men's sneakers, you're probably not going to be learning a lot from them, and you're gonna, I don't want to say like wasting your time, but like you should really find people that are going to help you to where you want to go. Watch haul videos, what sold videos for different brands, and do research on them. So some videos that I've posted are called Brands That I Didn't Know. It's a series I'm going to be continuing doing. So basically what I like to do when I take photographs and list is to watch and listen to haul videos, so I can hear different brands, hear what resellers have to say about those brands. And so basically that's the video that I'm doing, but it's literally just talking about the brand, the history of it, what kind of items are selling, and what they're selling for. So that it's something that you hear, and you can just kind of hear it while you're doing other things, and hopefully learn something. And then also do your own research. If someone says that they found this awesome dress and it sold for this much money, but then you find one and it's a little bit different and there's 25 of them listed, it's probably not something you want to buy. So like also be selective, but just to be able to get brand recognition, just listen to other people while you're doing something else. Multitask. Number 9 is to follow the platforms that you list on social media. Sign up for their email newsletter, follow some of the people that are change makers at that brand, like, you know, executives and things like that, that post on social media, because you'll probably pick up little clues and find things about, you know, how they do certain things that will help make sense about why the platform does certain things. So you kind of almost get like an inside look. Newsletters can be really overlooked, but there can often be a lot of value put in them, a lot of information, and that's across the board with any platform you use. If you want to get better at Instagram, start following Instagram. Start finding their business blogs and things like that. You're gonna learn a lot more than just getting that information secondhand from other people. Number 10 is to actually be excited about what you're selling. Again, going back to like that example of men's shoes. If you're not interested in researching and selling men's shoes, do not buy men's shoes. I recently realized I don't really like selling pants. I don't like photographing them. It's just not for me. So I'm probably not going to buy as many pants. And that's kind of the main thing. The part of reselling for me at least is it's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I want to excel at. It's something that I want to make a career out of. So I don't want to give myself tasks that I don't like to do. And that is kind of also the great power of it as well. So I really hope some of these tips might help you in your reselling journey. I really hope to, you know, become a part of this community in a positive way. And if you have a tip you want to share, if you liked one of these tips and want to like maybe elaborate how you use a certain tip or what have you, any comments, I would love to hear it. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next Friday. Bye!